Yeah, it's motherfucking fam deep. Y'all know what it is. Gen Ether, bitch. Go.
What's up, fam?
Yeah.
It's your girl Gen Ether, and welcome to episode 1 of Gen Ether World of Sound vlog. Uh, Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I just want to give you a short breakdown of who I am and what the heck I'm doing on the screen talking to y'all. Like I said, my name's Gen Ether. I'm an independent rapper out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. In case you didn't know, Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller came out the city and opened the doors for us. Now we got my boy Hardo and Jimmy Wapo coming up. So they'll be the next ones to come out. And we got a slew of other independent artists and creative minds in the city. So in case you didn't know, go check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pittsburgh artists, Pittsburgh independent talent. You're going to find a whole bunch of us. So basically what I'm doing here today talking to you is I'm here to bring you content and information and tips on how to maneuver through the new music industry. Things have changed since we have technology, the advancements of the smartphone, social media platforms, and everything else going on. Things have changed. We no longer have to go directly to the big fish. Now we can do our own thing at our house, on our home studios, and that's just is what it is. So I'm here to assist you as you're running and managing your own independent music career. And also, for as far as episode 1 goes, this is a great episode for any entrepreneur, because this episode is going to be talking about falling in love with your social media platforms. So let's get into it. Now, when I say falling in love with your social media platforms, let's think about when you're in love with the actual person, with your mate. When you're in the cycle of going through your relationship, getting to know the person, once you're a year and 2 years in, as time goes on, you learn so much about the person. You begin to learn them in and out, and you guys become one for the most part. And that is the same approach we need to be taking as independent artists with social media. Now, why this is so important is because all of these social media platforms that I'm going to be touching on, which is going to be the big 3, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, all of these platforms, and any other social media platform, they have algorithms. The algorithms are basically the mental processes of the brain's computer. These algorithms are set, and it controls the way these systems or these platforms will react to what we're doing. So we need to become more familiarized with the algorithms and how to basically navigate through social media. So let's start off with Facebook/Instagram. The first piece of information, in case you didn't know, I'm sure a lot of you probably do know this already, but I want to let you know why it's important to really hone in on this. Instagram got bought out by Facebook maybe a year or two ago. Now, like I said, most of you may have already known this. And if you did or if you didn't, you may still be wondering, well, why is that important and what does that have to do with me and my independent music career? So this is important because if we understand that both of these social media platforms, both Facebook and Instagram, are now partners and they work together, then we know that these algorithms are probably going to be pretty similar. And also, we know that when we take a post or when we create a post on Facebook and we decide to share it to Instagram, there is no problem with us doing that. Sorry guys, a little pop-up. Yeah, so when we take a post from Facebook and share it to Instagram, there is no problem with us doing that. Instagram will not slow your post or block your post from being seen by the masses, and that works vice versa. When you take an Instagram post and share it over to Facebook, Facebook will not stop people from seeing your post because they are essentially one in the same. So that's very important to know, and I want you to focus on these are the little tidbits that are important. It's things that we know, but if we really focus on them, we can start to apply them to make them be beneficial in our process. Excuse me. All right. So, now, like I said, Instagram and Facebook, they're partners. There's no problems with you interchanging your information, and the algorithms are pretty similar. Now, when we go to the third monster of the social media platforms, that's YouTube. Now, that situation is very different because YouTube and Facebook, which means YouTube is, and with Facebook and essentially Instagram, they have a beef. YouTube and Facebook do not get along with each other at all, and they are fighting for the competition. They want the video space. Facebook actually does. So, great evidence of Facebook fighting for this space in video is the fact that about a month or so ago, Facebook launched the video portion of their platform. So, in the past, you could not just upload a video directly to Facebook. We as artists or any type of other content creators, we were forced to upload a video on YouTube and then share the link to Facebook. That's very detrimental because both of these platforms, like I said, are in competition with each other. So when we take a link and from YouTube and share it to Facebook, Facebook is intentionally stopping that post from being seen. And it makes a lot of sense because as a company and a business who's trying to create and make money, why would they allow their competition to bombard their platform with their content? If I'm Facebook, why would I allow YouTube to have tons of videos with endless amounts of watches on them on my platform when I know I want to take the video space? So as an independent artist, like I said, it's very important to know these little subtle algorithms and bits of information about these platforms, because if you know that, then you know not to ever take your YouTube post and post it directly to your Facebook page. Now, if you do want to have your YouTube post on your Facebook page as a form of validation, which I can't say I don't agree with, I get it, because now YouTube is seen as some sort of it's almost like a television network. That's how much the internet's taking over. People don't watch BT, ABC, NBC as much as we watch YouTube. I'm on YouTube 90% of the day, and then I'll watch maybe my favorite show on television, maybe once, twice a week, maybe. So that's just how it's rolling. So I understand the validation of you wanting your Facebook and your Instagram fans to know that you do have videos uploaded to your own YouTube page and you are your own YouTube broadcaster. I get that. So if you do want to do that, then the best way to possibly do it is to take the thumbnail of your YouTube video and post that, just the picture, just the thumbnail, to your Facebook page. Tell them in the post, if you would like to watch the video, click the link below. And in your comment section, that's where you'll post your actual YouTube link. Now, like I said, these algorithms, this is the way that the brain's computer is working. So there's always hacks around it, and that would be one of the hacks. Instead of you posting your YouTube link to the post and alerting Facebook that we got an enemy's post up here, put it in the comment section so at least you can be sneaky about it and you'll get some more traction. People will see your thumbnail. People will probably click your link below. So do it that way. Now, I want to make sure we're clear on the three things I just talked about. So, number one, Instagram and Facebook are partners. There's no problem, no beef within those companies. So if you share your posts amongst those two, there's no problem. The algorithms are very similar. YouTube, a different monster. They have beef with Facebook, which means they essentially have beef with Instagram. Do not take your YouTube links and share them directly to your Instagram or Facebook. Now, of course, as far as Instagram goes, when you can post your website in your bio, if you want to post your YouTube page in your bio as your website, that's fine. Me personally, I don't do that because I have my own personal website, and I'll get into that later in a later blog. Maybe I might do it episode 2, but it's very important that you set up your own website because you want to get people to what you control, what you own, what you run, and you want to, you want to have control over what your guests are seeing at all times. You get them onto your YouTube page, that's fine, but once they're done with your video, now they're watching DJ Khaled and Nicki Minaj's new video. So me personally, because I have my own website, I put my website in my Instagram bio, and I tell people if they like to watch the video, click my website link. It's in my Instagram bio. Excuse me, scratch. But yeah, I tell people to click my Instagram link. My Instagram, my bio link, and bang, we do it from there. And that way they go directly to my website and they can see my video. And when they're done watching my video, now they're looking at my articles that I've written. Now they're listening to my radio station, my podcast, and it's all me. It's just me. It's nowhere else. And people that I've put onto my website that I support what they're doing. So if you don't have a website, that was a whole sidebar, a little tidbit you wasn't even supposed to get on this episode. But if you don't have a website, I suggest that you make one, and you can create one at wordpress.com. That's what I have. You can use their URL if you want to just do a free one, and if you want to pay to get your own .com, then you can do that. It's fairly cheap. But yeah, so if that's something you would like to do, it's definitely something you should be doing as an independent artist. Do that. So so basically, just make sure that you are updating yourself on the changes on these algorithms. You can easily do that by going on YouTube, 2018 YouTube algorithms, 2018 social media platform algorithms. Type that in. Like I said, the information, the technology that we have, we're living in great times where we could do anything that we want to know, learn, and put to work. It's up to us. So if we don't learn it, it's on us. It's not no one's fault today. So I hope you could take heed to this information. I hope that this was helpful to you. And I'll see you for episode 2. I appreciate you watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Comment if you have any suggestions on episode 2, or if you would like to add anything, if I missed something that you think is important for others to know. And subscribe to the channel. There's going to be plenty more content. If you want to listen to any of my broadcasts on Anchor FM at Jenny the World of Sound, go to the website at famdeep.wordpress.com. Click the link below, or you'll definitely see a pop-up to the website, so you can write that down. And, I'll see you for episode 2. I really appreciate y'all watching and joining in. It's going to get bigger and better the more I do it. This is the very first episode. And the founders behind me, Regina Porter, the founder of Fam Deep, she made this crap. She started it, so I'm just keeping it going. And I got my boy, Little Michael Jackson. These are my 2 personal muses. So, like I said, thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all again. Get to learning. Keep working on your craft. Keep building. Let's go, baby. I'm out.